A great 1-2 to start the year. Hi everyone, Scott Hansen, and this is your Week 2 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Lots to get you caught up on. We'll start in KC, the Chiefs at home to take on the Philadelphia Eagles. And this is Hollywood Brown. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Chiefs even up their record at 1-1 as they get the win here. From there, we go to Indianapolis. We'll check in on the Colts as they host the Denver Broncos. And it's the second-year man, Devon Vele. It's fired deep downfield. He's right there to secure it. The Broncos are off to a good start, 2-0 on the young season. One more to tell you about real quick. It's up in Minneapolis. It's the Vikings taking on the Atlanta Falcons. And this is Michael Penix. He had a heck of a game. This, one of 2 touchdown passes. He also ran for a score. The Falcons get their first win of the year, and they had to earn it, too. They get the road victory. That'll do it for us. Until next week, Scott Hansen in Orlando. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.
'88.
Football League.
Greetings from just across the New York-New Jersey border in New Jersey at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Kansas City Chiefs and the New York Giants. On the KC sideline, a look at their head coach. His team in the win column for the first time with their victory a week ago. On the other side, it's Giants head coach Brian Dable. His team fell on the road last week trying to turn things around in front of the home folks here. Here's Harrison Butker out there to get this thing started.
Oh boy.
And off we go here on Sunday Night Primetime. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So here come the Giants, and Greg, it is the latest stop for Russell Wilson. A decade and a Super Bowl in Seattle, 2 years in Denver, last year in Pittsburgh. And now Russell Wilson is the Giants QB.
Going back and looking at last week's tape, just a little too up and down for my liking. It's hard to win consistently in the NFL, Mike, with your quarterback.
Nice.
Good plays, bad plays, good weeks, bad weeks. You want to just level all of that out. Maybe you lose some of the highs, but you prevent some of the lows. And when he was good, he was really good. But when he was bad, those are the back-breaking plays that really are hard to overcome if you want to win consistently in this league.
And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's good for a Giants first down.
Out of the gun, it's Wilson. Right back to Neighbors. He's got it again. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Giants.
On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from the April draft.
Mean mess.
On first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the shotgun, Wilson. He'll get it inside the 20. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
yards. That's good for a Giants first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
On the handoff, here comes
Let's
Tracy.
go.
Oh, a loose football. It looks like the Chiefs have it, and it is Kansas City ball.
That's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
So here come the Chiefs, and that means the 3-time Super Bowl MVP, twice the league MVP. Almost hard to believe, Greg, it's season 9 for Patrick Mahomes.
You know, some weeks, Mike, it just seems like you just can't do anything wrong. Every play, every throw, it just seems like everything goes your way, and that was certainly the case last week, throwing for over 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. Tell you what, his receivers, they're coming into every game saying, we're going to get a lot of opportunities, and their quarterback can continue to play at that high of a level.
I thought I was going to get it.
To go around.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. That's caught. Travis Kelce. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here comes 3rd and 6. They're going to run out of the gun.
Hey-o, hey-o.
And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. 4th down, straight ahead. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's Mahomes. Escaping to his left. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have the Chiefs first down.
That works.
They come
That
up
works.
with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some.
Every team in the league has their own set of scramble rules. And what that means, Mike, is when the pocket breaks down and the quarterback gets flushed, everyone understands, based on where they are in the field, how they can remain friendly to the quarterback. Great execution here. Leads to a nice game.
Drawing some oohs and ahs from the crowd, juking his way forward for a gain of a couple. They face 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he will power his way into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco.
Pacheco.
AC. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
Is it?
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack, and you certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receiver. Receivers and tight ends, check it down to your back, let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in
I should have waited. I should have waited. That threw me all off.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Now return coming from the 7. Now a hit, and he lost the football.
Never mind.
Teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kick.
That new reaction.
Return fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
An 8-yard gain brings up 2nd down.
Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Sometimes it's easy for a defense to lose track of a running back, especially when he leaks out from the backfield, but not the case here. They kept eyes on him the whole time. Comes in, makes a sure tackle, and drops him for a loss.
Be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2 as they go to work on 1st and goal. Here's Pacheco. Nothing there. He is
Nothing.
fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
No way.
Incomplete. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. Interesting decision. A field goal makes it a 2-score game. They're going to keep the hammer down and go for it on 4th and goal. Now he'll work his way out right. To the pylon, he's pinned. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Chiefs. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Greg, there's nothing like a quarterback who can take a play that's not in the playbook and bring it to life and bring it to the end zone for a touchdown.
These are the most difficult plays for a defense to defend because you think you do everything right. You have all the receivers covered. You're able to force the quarterback off his initial spot, but sometimes you just can't teach athlete, Mike. And in this case, he said, all right, there's nowhere to go with the ball. I'm just going to tuck it and do it myself.
Makes the score Chiefs 13, Giants nothing.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Giants offense. And their running back set to go once more. Hey, Greg, no one better than you to talk about the rookie crop of tight ends, especially at the top. A couple of guys who have Midwest ties, played in the Big Ten, now find themselves in the Midwest, especially Colston Loveland, who's a Chicago Bear tight end.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, Mike, when I watch Loveland play, when you look back and watch his tape from Michigan, there's two guys that play tight in the NFL. There's the guy that you have to script open. He's going to catch flat routes and naked routes, and he's going to catch the easy ones, and he'll run after and get what he can. And then there's the guys, Mike, that get themselves open. They can win 3rd down one-on-one. They can win versus press. They can win routes downfield versus defensive backs, not just linebackers. When I watch Colston Loveland, that's the guy I see.
And another one out of the Big Ten, Tyler Warren from Penn State. He goes to Indianapolis.
Yeah, and he's a little more of a throwback, right? He can play a little quarterback. He can play H-back. He can put his hand on the ground. He's still good enough and athletic enough to play in space. When you look at what Penn State did with him, there wasn't a position on the field, including center, that he didn't play. So he's a really big, physical, run after catch. I think he's a good fit because, remember, in Indy, that Shane Steichen offense.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Now, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Play action here. Mahomes. Under pressure, and he'll go down.
Bet.
They got him. They'll look to pick up the pace.
Loss of 12 yards. Another 3 and out.
They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. That is incomplete.
Good stuff.
They couldn't get the connection.
Let's go. We got a game
Get
going.
the ball over on down.
It's a turnover
Neighbors in motion. Play action. Over on him in a flash, and he lost the football. It appears one of the Giants, yes, they were able to fall on it, so they keep possession.
At the Chiefs' 34-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Yeah, King, this is the new Madden. It just dropped today. That's mainly the reason why I'm on it. So it's like a chill stream, nothing serious. But
can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even
I might
have
change
much of an
games later. We'll
opportunity.
see.
By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes
This is the
downfield,
stream before the stream.
the
I know
defense
nobody's
was
really
all
going to
over him.
watch
He really
this.
had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another
Ooh,
snap.
nice.
He's gonna be brought down.
Yeah, I ended up getting a phone call during your stream, but I didn't catch the end of it.
Just a bit short, and now
It's smooth. I don't get it every year. I get the game every 2 years when they make somewhat significant improvements. It's good, though, this year, though.
And he's gonna have the Giants first down.
Well
As they
enough.
find a way to keep the
You know how
chains
sports
moving
games are.
on 4th down.
Giants, first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard
Out of the gun, here's Russ.
I'm winning, so that counts.
He'll just throw that one away.
Presentation's really good
Will
this
take
year.
us
Gameplay's
to
pretty
the
smooth.
2-minute
Players aren't
warning.
as slippery as they normally are. AI has some improvements. They added some weather effects in this game. So, small little tweaks. It's getting there.
On 2nd down.
You got to give EA credit when they actually do something. Ooh, when they actually do something good. For example, Battlefield 6, brother, Battlefield 6 looks
So
good.
possession does not change hands. It is 3rd and long.
I played the beta, bro. It's gonna be okay.
Now Russ. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Drew Tranquil.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you were sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they
Bro,
forced a
it
turnover.
looks good.
Now their offense is back on the field.
I haven't played any of it. Yeah, the beta was just out. I played a few games. Bro, I went back, bro, because of Battlefield 6. It reminds me of Battlefield 4 a lot. So I went back to play Battlefield 4. And, brother, there's still a community on there. So I might go back on there and play every once in a while. Until the new one drops. But that's crazy, bro. That's gonna be lit. BF might have a comeback. Yes, but I don't think BF was ever trash. It's EA. If I can't get a good Titanfall no more, I would love a good Battlefield.
Here's 1st and 10.
Also, people love Battlefield. They need to play the finals because it's made by the same people who made some of the older Battlefields.
Now it's Mahomes.
Go!
He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big pickup there for the Chiefs. 35 yards. First down throw, Mahomes.
I can't believe he caught that.
Moving clock. Mahomes going to get him to the line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Rush to his left. Now he'll run.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
That tackle.
He skips away.
I like the
nicely
physics
for
in
the
this game,
defender.
too.
It's a pickup.
It's getting better.
The tackle made
I'm just hoping Battlefield and Madden are no longer on the same engine. We don't need Battlefield. We don't need Battlefield and Madden on the same engine. Never again. Never again.
Halftime coming up.
I can't even believe they did that.
For the EA Sports.
That's how you know EA is crazy.
Okay, Mike, thanks
And I'm
very
pretty
much.
sure the same engine went to
The
Battlefront.
official final day of summer. Fall begins in the USA tomorrow, so time for one more summer fling, if you will.
Now, you know why this
Our
game
trip
is cool,
across the
King?
NFL starts now.
These highlights
In
you're seeing
Santa
right
Clara,
now are
the
generated
Niners at
live.
home to take on the Cardinals in the NFC West.
These are games that are going
And
on
it's
while I'm
welcome
playing,
back
so
from
they're
injury
generating
for
the
this
highlights
guy,
live.
Brandon Ayuk. Mark it down as a 65-yard touchdown catch. The Niners are back in the win column. They move to 2-1 with a Week 3 victory.
This is the loading screen.
From there, we go to SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Let's check in on the Chargers as they host the Denver Broncos. And here's a man who's come a long way from the Achilles injury, J.K. Dobbins.
Loading screen.
One more to show you, and it's out in Seattle. The
Then it zooms
Seahawks
in, and then
taking
it gives
on
you the
New
live
Orleans
highlight.
Saints. And it's Sam
It's generating the
Darnold,
highlight right now.
one of his 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Seahawks move to 2-1. They get the victory here. And with that, a look at what else is going on around the NFL.
To me,
here
that's
in
a cool
week number
feature.
3. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward. As we send you back out to our commentary team.
Not career mode, but franchise mode. So it's like a season mode, yeah. I'm playing the whole team, though. These highlights are terrible. Oh, they do have Wilson.
Scott, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to kickoff of this second half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes a return. And he will
Damn.
get back to only about his 20 yards. That's where the drive will start. The Chiefs and their running back, Isaiah Pacheco, head out for their next drive. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and they've made him a real weapon in the passing game.
And brother King, if you get a chance to go live, brother, don't worry about the Gotham Knights, bro. Go ahead and stream what you want to. You feel me? If you're gonna have a very selective time when you can stream, I'd rather you stream, you know, and get your content out there, brother.
You have to imagine they went into halftime finding themselves down by 2 scores. They needed to stop and get the ball back to their offense, and that sack's going to go a long way towards it.
Good stuff.
Fine time. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
On 3rd down, they go with Pacheco.
You gotta throw it.
As the ball continues to get wider, the boundary almost becomes like having a 12th defender, and that's exactly how the defense used it here. Continue to push that back wide until he had no choice but to just go out of bounds.
Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's going to have the Chiefs first down. That'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
A gain of 15. And a first down.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down.
Hey. So you probably didn't hear me.
Defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself
Unless I was in the
position
background.
to make the play, But how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
He's going to let this one go. Woo! And they will bring this into the red
But I was
zone.
saying, brother,
Don't
don't worry about Gotham Knights, bro. Like if you have a selective time when you can stream and you get a chance to stream, just stream something you want, bro. Don't worry about Gotham Knights. We got time for that. That's it could be later, you feel me? But if it's selective and you got time to stream something you want, bro. Get your content out there.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
And he'll get back
No
to
problem,
the
brother.
scrimmage.
I get it.
It is 2nd and 9.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Patrick to throw. Moving outside the pocket.
Damn.
And he overshot his man.
What are we, 3rd down?
Okay.
Okay.
That one's incomplete. Trying to keep a drive alive. Going to have to convert on 3rd and 9. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him
Yeah, you
get
getting
away.
tired.
Well short of the 1st down mark.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
That is hot! Juju Smith-Schuster. Touchdown, Kansas City. His first touchdown of the new campaign.
Bro, the celebrations in this game are crazy.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime. That other
Cameraman's in the way.
Get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more. And he will get into the end zone and puts the lead up by 2 more.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you
He's
have
an animal.
confidence in both your back and your offensive line,
Uh-huh.
sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
Bro, the celebrations are wild.
Scott, thank you, my friend. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of this.
Bro, you know what I haven't played in a while? Rematch. I need to play it.
This will be returned from the 6. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
I've been lacking on rematch. Facts, bro. And I was just starting to get good, too.
Out of the gun, it's Wilson. Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbors. And he's got it to the 35.
Oh, yeah, I forgot you told me about that.
Gain of 11. And the Giants' 1st down.
On 1st down, Wilson. Oh, the ball's out.
Let's go!
And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery. And the great return for the touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, across the
This
league,
game's over.
This continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we
This
find
game is
ways
over.
to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
And Butker on for the
I want to play some Ready or Not, but that new update got me scared of the game now, brother. I'm not even going to lie.
The kick is good. And the Chiefs
I'm not
are
even
able
gonna
to
lie.
extend the advantage to 28-0. Scott, thanks. I bet you there's 2 different, very different, in fact, halftime speeches from the head coaches as we get set for half number 2.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Alright, sorry, I had to text my cousin real quick. He's playing this game too, seeing how he likes it.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's...
What's the difficulty? I swear if it's lower than what I wanted, I'm going to be a little... It's on All Pro. That's still pretty good. That's the second to hardest difficulty.
25-yard line. Here's the Giants offense.
I'm not playing on the
now
hardest
against
difficulty until I get
over
used to the
once
game.
more. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a...
I'm not gonna lie though, bro. You got me wanting to play Gotham Knights, bro. I was playing the other day. I was stuck on Red Hood for hours.
I think so much of the initial conversation
I went and played Red Hood again.
Kickoff team handle it. Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the open, he's hit.
Woo! It was a fumble.
One of his teammates there to save him.
It was a fumble.
Getting enough to pick up the first down.
That's good for a New York Giants.
Slayton is the man in motion. They go play action now. Wilson forced out wide. Off he goes.
I was about to take his head off, dog.
That's a pickup of 18 and a first down.
That's another.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The shotgun, Wilson. Pass pulled in by Tracy. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 31, here's 2nd and 7. The RPO, that one is complete. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
New York Giants.
They go play action with Wilson. Just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
To throw again is Wilson. Looking to set up that wide receiver screen, get it out to the edge, but they do not connect, and that one is incomplete. This drive in danger of stalling out on 3rd and 10. Slayton is the man in motion. 3rd down, here's Wilson.
No way. No way they just let that happen.
For the first time tonight, Russell Wilson. Touchdown, Giants. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work.
I mean, we're going to win.
Touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Makes the score Chiefs 28, Giants 7.
We're down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here, trying to get an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
That's deep for the back of the end zone.
I'm risking it.
Von Holland, tight coverage, and he's able to break that one up. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. And
Okay, good stuff.
To turn and go. That one's good for just a couple.
I'm in the mood for a brand new Resident Evil game, dog.
Here's 2nd and 8.
The 39-yard line.
Here's Wilson.
Yo, where's Matthew at? That's the real question. Hope everything's good.
But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Wilson to throw. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now their pass protection is breaking down and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Open man.
Nice. Nice.
And he will score. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, New York. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants are able to cut. Into the deficit.
14.
So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not.
Picked the wrong play.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Good.
They needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by
Wait. Can I challenge that?
They use the second of their time.
So you do a great
Oh,
job
because it passed already.
all game long. You build up a lead here late in
All
the
right.
4th quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little.
What was that?
On throw here, right side, falls incomplete. We'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Noel Williams on the coverage.
Back to throw. Wilson. Throw on the run is complete. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun, it's Wilson. He'll look
Nice.
middle, and he's got his man complete. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
It's a gain of 11. And the Giants.
Again, Wilson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Drew Tranquil. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It makes sense to try to push the ball downfield, Mike, and go to the air when you find yourself trailing by this deficit. But it also makes you very predictable. You see the defense, they're in nickel personnel, extra defensive backs on the field. It gets that much harder to throw when the defense knows it's coming.
What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. They get 22 yards there. First down, KC. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only one.
He's taken down at
The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here.
second down.
Wow, they have a whole separate category for that? That's crazy. R2, R1, L1. There's no L2. There is an L2. Ooh.
Second down and 8. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. Third down coming up.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize.
And he'll give it up on the pitch. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. It's now fourth down.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. The offense staying out there for this fourth down. Here's Mahomes. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down. They'll drop to throw. And he'll be taken down. They get him back at the 5-yard line. Here comes second down. Out of the gun, here's Russ. And the bad mistake. The defense comes up with the recovery. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
After that fumble recovery, a big opportunity here. First and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. A run up the middle with Pacheco. And this one.
Why is Pacheco in here?
Drop him. A loss on the play back to the 9-yard line. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal.
A gain of 4 yards brings up fourth down and goal.
The offense staying out there for this fourth and goal. They'll try to run. And he's going to go backward. Taken down at the 6. They'll come up for first and 10. Throwing is down. He loses the football near his own goal line. And that's going to be scooped up in the end zone. A fumble recovery for touchdown. What a mistake, Greg. That's the worst place on the field for that to happen. The fumble back in your own danger zone. turns it into a disaster zone as the defense gets 6 points.
Yeah, and anytime you attempt to pass out of your own end zone, you're kind of rolling the dice a little bit, but what a great time to bring pressure. If you're the defense there, you know you have them backed up, you know their quarterback's looking to make a play to get out of there, and you dial up pressure at the perfect time, not only to force the fumble, Mike, but you're able to recover it in the end zone for 6.
And this is not close. He missed it wide to the right. No good. And no extra point.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Giants offense back onto the field for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if we get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Second and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, Russ. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. No one open. He'll drop the fumble.
Damn.
Continue. He loses it again.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's
the blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for.
I don't know about that one.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Here it is on 4th down. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one.
GG.
Expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. They're able to build on the solid performance of a week ago, and they make it 2 in a row with the victory here in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from New Jersey.
I miss my brother Matthew, dog. Player of the week. We still don't have a player of the week, or is that? Let's see.
Players don't reach breakout status on their own. A good game sets the table. Coaches are the ones responsible for recognizing it and challenging players to push further.
Wow. Okay. Interesting. Finally, we got game of the week, not player of the week. Okay.
Fall is in the air and not a moment too soon. I'm Scott Hansen, and this is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 3. Plenty of action to get to. We'll begin at MetLife Stadium. The Giants at home to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. And we talk so much about the Chiefs' offense. How about the defense coming up big here? This would turn out to be one of the biggest plays of the game. The Chiefs have now won 2 in a row after losing the opener. They get the victory here. From there, it's off to Tampa. Let's look in on the Buccaneers as they host the New York Jets.
Boom, boom.
And it's Justin Fields. 52 yards, touchdown. The Jets come away with an 8-point victory. One more to show you. Let's go to Philadelphia. It's the Eagles hosting the LA Rams. And it's the veteran Matthew Stafford. A touchdown pass from 15 yards away. The Rams are off to a 3-0 start as they get the victory. And that's a wrap for this week. For all the hardworking men and women in the studio, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you again next week right here on EA Sports.
These players are on the last year of their contract. Re-sign them to keep them around next season and beyond.
The whole roster. Michael Vick. Is that who we're playing? Oh. I want to wear the colors, dog.
Football on the horizon here at Kansas City's Arrowhead Stadium. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC between the Baltimore Ravens and the Kansas City Chiefs. On the Ravens side, their head coach. These guys sporting an unblemished 3-0 record so far. On the other side, the head coach for the Chiefs. These guys more than motivated for this contest. We're ready to take the field here at home. Up here in the booth, alongside Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. Punter Jordan Stout set to get us started. And from Kansas City, we're underway. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And leading them as he always does, a quarterback seeking his 4th consecutive Super Bowl appearance and a 4th Super Bowl title. It's Patrick Mahomes.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game he had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the 1 interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win. And certainly some momentum to build on today.
Defender right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I can promise you that is a throw, and as a quarterback, when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB can cut off and take the other way.
He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce.
He's so slow.
This play goes for 36. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. New set of downs for him at the 38.
I thought Pacheco was out for this game.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead right away. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for him, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
He's still slow.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
That one splits the uprights.
Why you have to say it like
and
that?
The Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
That was a crazy way to say that.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Evans now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So here now are the Ravens on offense to begin their first drive. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense?
Now a hit, and Jackson loses the ball. And the Chiefs look like they have it. But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession. So following the fumble and the recovery, here comes 2nd and short. Drive starts with an option, right side.
Ooh.
To the defender. Fought up a tackle, but he lost the football. But I think Raven was able to gain possession there, so they're going to keep the football. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Oh, they got that one back, partner, but that is way too close for comfort. They nearly lost their second fumble to begin this game.
And you know what I'm picturing right now? This defense. They spend the week studying these offensive guys and those that are ball security offenders. They put it in harm's way so deep.
He loses the football. And this is picked up by the Chiefs. They won't get much on that return, Brock. Actually might have lost their little ground, but they do gain possession of the football. Wow, oh wow. He sent his offense out twice now, and both times they fumbled it away. I'm not sure who's more aggravated, the dudes down there or the dude next to me up here.
Well, I'm aggravated, but I know the guy on the field wants to put the offense in the doghouse, like all of them right now. This can't happen in the NFL, Kate. And a lot of guys out there, they got to be looking to one another. Hold each other accountable to hold on to the ball.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
2nd down at their 49-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Yellow.
Off play action. It's Mahomes.
Hmm.
It's on the out route. And he's marked down. Looks like at the 32-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Flushed out of the pocket. And before he can get rid of it, he runs out of bounds. Could have just tossed it incomplete, Brock, but instead takes the sack and a big loss. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. To the air, Mahomes. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And he's caught. He's got ground. Jukes one defender. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play.
And they take this in for the score. The Chiefs take a 13-0 lead. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chiefs drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's Carter on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Baltimore running its offense out now. And Brock, they are not up to a good start. So 2 drives, 2 giveaways. I think they can call this a win if this drive just doesn't end in a turnover.
Yeah, there's got to be some voices of calm within this offense to play smart, not scared. Play smart and take care of the football, but you can't be scared to make a mistake. Typically, one will follow.
And the power play up the gut results in 2 yards. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the 27. Oh no, he lost control of another one. This is picked up by the Chiefs. Not much added after the recovery, partner, so that is where they'll take possession from the fumble. Oh man, yet again, Brock.
I don't know about this one.
Hang on to the football. I'm just gonna guess.
It might be too easy.
A little harder on ball security next week. 3rd straight series they put it on the turf.
Yeah, maybe Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Any day that ends in Y, you're probably going to do it because this is incredibly frustrating to not hold on to the football. It's left them searching for answers that I'm not sure anybody has right now.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
From the red zone now. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
He's actually going to lose yards here. They take him down at the 10-yard line. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Running out of the gun with Pacheco.
Okay.
And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown. The Chiefs take a 20-zip lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't right.
Oh, this is only the 1st quarter? Oh, yeah. It's too easy.
In that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop. Because a broken tackle
it's too easy.
Can mean a touchdown.
That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. 21-0 our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Butker on now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now the Ravens all set. formation. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
This one's to Andrews outright.
Sit your ass down. Damn, how is that possible?
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Jackson keeping it himself. Escapes it. Wow, it's free again. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. So following the fumble and the recovery, here comes 2nd and short. Flying down the middle with Henry. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is
Come on.
And the Chiefs look like they have it. And they can't call a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field. Oh boy, Brock, some very unfortunate deja vu offensively here. This is exactly how their last drive came to an end too.
Yeah, bummer for the offense, but exactly what the defense has worked on this week. Right, they find those ball security culprits and they take advantage of them. They study that tape, Kate, all week long, looking to see who's loose with the football and where they can take advantage of it, and they've done it on back-to-back drives.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Bails out of the pocket quick. Caught, nice game left side. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Give him 24 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week. During practice, that both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
One
Rice.
play in, and already they're close to midfield. Mahomes on 1st and 10. They'll get it to Rashee Rice, complete. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup, gained about 8, 2nd down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Throwing deep for the end zone. A disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
And he's up across 200 yards now in this opening half. That's beyond simply a good start for him. This is the type of game where he's been taking the lead on carrying his offense forward however he can.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Again, Mahomes to throw.
Nah.
Stepped in. It's intercepted. Bilal Kone with the INT.
Yeah, that was a terrible throw.
And the Ravens are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception. Got it off that interception. interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal. Now Jackson off the play action. Wow, it's free again! And the Chiefs look like they have it.
Hey, Kate, these last few minutes make me want to look away. A really rough series of events here for an old retired quarterback to watch.
Wish you could see him up here. All these turnovers not doing it for you, partner?
Well, the interception, I mean, start there. But immediately then fumbling the ball right back over, it's none too good either. And they know they just fumbled away a critical opportunity.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Connects on the crosser. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now have slipped away. Almost had back-to-back interceptions. A chance for him now to clean things up here on second down. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes escapes the pocket. Escapes his grasp. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. And it's incomplete, so that's going to bring up fourth down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
They'll go. It's Mahomes. He's going to push one deep down there.
Oh.
And there it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's going to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
They send the tight end in motion left. Play action. Here's Jackson. Into traffic. Complete. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. And they're going to go ahead and let the play stand as it happens. They decline the penalty. Got to figure out this third down here. Jackson trying to sneak it. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle. Get him down right at the line. Fourth down coming up. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning. The Ravens going to punt this away. And here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Am I seeing this correctly? This punt is being returned from inside his own end zone. And he found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense set to take over again. They're already on a modest little winning streak here. Currently in position to stretch it.
Oh, I did it twice. He's on fire.
Oh, the ball is loose again. And this is picked up by the Ravens. And the Ravens are going to have it after his second interception of the season. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Pass him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. The give to the fullback. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They go play fake with Jackson. To the left and reeled in by Hopkins. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens chop some of the lead off before the half. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens get it back to a 14-point game.
Ravens 7.
Stout all set to send this one away. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Chiefs getting out there on offense one last time, and this opening half. And with a 2-score lead, partner, they've got the option to sit on that, or they could try something really aggressive to end the half. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. First and 10, it's Mahomes. He has it downfield, working the left. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Kansas City Chiefs.
So entering the locker room, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. This, the first official Sunday of fall, the final week before byes kick in. A full schedule of 16 games on tap. Let's roll. Our journey through the NFL starts now. In Tampa, the Buccaneers at home to take on the defending champs, the Philadelphia Eagles. And it's Cavante Turpin. He's one of the 4 verticals on this route, and it's a deep shot. They connect. From there, how about we head out to Buffalo? Let's check in on the Bills. They're playing host to the New Orleans Saints. And here's a man who went for 1,000 yards last year, James Cook. This will wind up a touchdown. The Bills get back to 500, 2 up, 2 down as they get the victory at home. Lastly, let's go to Atlanta. It's the Falcons hosting the Washington Commanders. And it's last year's top 10 pick, Michael Penix. He's on target here. It's a 30-yard touchdown pass. The Falcons have won 2 straight since the Week 2 loss. They go to 3-1 with the victory. With that, a look here at the rest of the scores from around the NFL here in Week 4. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our third quarter. This one not close to where it had to go. This drive is going to begin from the 40.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And this drive is going to have some great starting field position as a result of that short kick. No slated downs to approach here from the 40. First and 10. Here's Jackson. Bateman hauls it in. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Hits him on the out route. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
First down, Baltimore.
From the gun, a run for Henry. He breaks the tackle. And he finds a little room there before being hauled down, gain of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Takes off right out of the read option. And second down only works out for a yard.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He's running for it. Wow, it's free again. But I think a Raven was able to gain possession there, so they're going to keep the football. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. They send a tight end in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Oh, he lost the football. This is picked up by the Chiefs. And he will take it back. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime. They come up with a stand in the red zone, Brock, and that defense, you could just tell, they were on a mission, not just to force that fumble, but to do even more damage on that turnover.
I think we can hear the coaches up here in the booth scoop and score. I think you can read the lips of the players on the sideline scoop and score. There was no thought to just fall on that one. It hit the deck, and everybody's eyes looked all the way down the field at the other end zone, and they worked in unison to set up a massive.
Chad is busted.